Any woman who you set an eye on can be yours. I've seen it happen. When you concentrate deep and you have a refined purpose, accept a new reality, and intrigue your life with the power of visualization or remote seduction, because you will be seeing a difference. Of course, now I understand that there is an ongoing phenomenon taking place backstage, and that is to be receptive to a new reality. If you want to get your ex back, you really have to concentrate deep, very deep, in the depths of the subconscious mind. And there you can open a gate, a communication gate between the two of you. All you have to do is get in deep trance, do some candle work, and throw yourself in the visualization process. If you're not good at visualizing, well, that might be an issue here. You can't do much about it. Of course, this is remote influence and it is very powerful, very potent. I've seen drastic changes in my own life. I remember back then in school, I used to be fond of her. She was very, very tempting to say the least. And what did I do? Well, inescapably, I started projecting the ideal image of myself to her. And this image prolonged to such a level that preoccupied her senses and made her believe that I was the only one ever in her life. I had the number one spot in her life. She was obsessed with me. She was craving of me. And I knew that it was a matter of remote seduction taking place. Of course, I started using more and more of remote seduction to project my thoughts to others and make ends meet. This is something incredible going on right here, right now, because you have the power to influence. I have the power to influence as well. Another issue that I'd like to bring onto the table is that you have to have somebody else do this remote seduction for you, because they come as a third party, and third parties can be very powerful and very influential. When you have somebody else do the remote seduction for you, you have higher chances of seducing that special person that tickles your fancy. So it's imperative to hire out somebody that can do remote seduction for you. It's imperative to give them photos, details, and talk about the subject, be open about it. They have to listen to you, the whole case, and then analyze data. And then when they analyze data, they can know exactly how to proceed into seducing that special person. And they will subdue to you. They will idolize you. You really have to believe it, because without faith you're nothing. You really have to believe that you can remotely influence somebody. And that's by getting in deep trance. I love getting in deep trance. I enjoy this process. It's me in there because I have full control of the situation and circumstance. So much once I have additional details and enough info on my plate, I can swarm sign the matrix and influence others from a distance. I just have to have their photo. And then I induce such undeniable magic. And this magic is all she wrote. It's literally remote influence in the works. You really have to believe in the power of remote influence. And if you have somebody who's experienced enough to get into the realms of seduction for you, then go for it. I highly suggest that you go for it. There are all sorts of paradigms out there of success stories, how they remotely seduced that very special person because they got in trance and got deep in a matrix. They fabricated a matrix. It's pretty much effortless and smooth sailing once you get the gist of things. You really have to incorporate in your schedule a strategy as well, because this strategy will define you in the long haul. They will definitely be more receptive once they are influenced. by the incremental power that's taking place with the sheer power of intention. The intention has to be very, very strong. You have to visualize a lot. You really have to get under their skin and talk in their subconscious. I know how to do it. I've done it remotely multiple times over, and it's a very intriguing process because I get energy from it. And when I get energy from it, everything is possible. Everything is achievable. When you get energy from these special people, I focus my intent on to bend their will in the passage of time. Usually it takes a couple of days, up to a month, to see tangible results, but the results are there. You will notice that they're more receptive to you. And if you want to win a court case in your favor, like they have a restraining order over you, don't worry about it. It can be done. It can be fixed. We just have to influence them from the other side of the fence. And this is where power emanates from, true power from within. Why don't you click on the link in the description below, and then you can hire out my services. Of course, it really takes a leap of faith, and understand that it takes very much intense preparation. And this preparation will define everything. Don't worry, everything is sorted out. You don't have to do any psychic work yourself if you don't want to. So it's imperative to understand that once you get in this process, you will also feel empowered. Because this spiritual work that's taking place will affect the both of you. And both of you will play a determining role in this scenario that I create using a matrix. You really have to trust upon the fact that the matrix is for real, can be created. You create a scenario where everything is in order and everybody is taking a role in there. If you don't want to do this yourself, you can hire out my services and definitely have an impact towards them, an undeniable impact. But I have to idolize you and be very extremely receptive to your suggestions. And you can reconcile things, or get a new date, or get that special person that tickles your fancy to respond to you. It's simple as that. You really have to believe in this process, immerse yourself in there. You can get your ex back, you can get your dream back, and you can definitely influence them all the way to psychic seduction.
Get your ex back with psychicattraction.net.